Ain't nothing on, son. I'm just gonna see my brother doing. Alright, let's put that one here. This here. Perfect. Exactly how I want it. Yeah. Come in. Yo, what's good? What you doing? Hey, what's up? Oh no, I'm just making this visualizer for YouTube. You putting beats on YouTube? Where? Let me see, bro. This whack ass video, boy. What's this? I thought that one was cool. Shit, you want me to teach you? Fine, you can teach me, but you better know what you're doing. I bet. Let's get it. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'll be getting a lot of questions about, hey Skxppy, how do I make visualizers like you? Hey Skxppy, how do I make dope visualizers? Hey Skxppy, how do I make a visualizer for my beats? Well, today your lucky day, because I'm about to put you on. So let's get to it. In order to follow along with this video, you're going to need these three very important things. One, internet, so you can go on the internet. Two, a beat, so you have something to go along with your visualizer. And three, this is not three. And three, most importantly, you're going to need FL Studios. Yes, FL Studios. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot make the visualizer this way without it. So if you don't got it, it's not deserved for you. Everybody's like, whoa, you could make visual? Yes, you can. And I'm about to show you today. So let's get to it. So the first step is real simple. It's catching the vibe. Just like that. Catching the vibe is simple. All it is you listening to the beat over and over to see what thoughts come to mind, what feelings come to mind, and what images come to mind. All of this is just internalization so that when your listener or viewer sees your visualizer and hears it, it's cohesive, so they're not looking at something that's sad but sounding really happy. You feel me? So, for instance, if I'm making a Juice WRLD type beat, obviously it's gonna be more sad, chill, mellow. Now, say for instance, if I was making a drill beat, you know, drill beats are more aggressive, dark, hyper. So I wouldn't be feeling that. So they wouldn't have the same artwork. Now the next step is the most obvious of them all. It's getting your visuals, your images. Now, there's a couple places that I like to go to when looking for visualizers. I either use Google, Jiffy, Tumblr, or Pinterest. Now, of course, I'm going to get the question, Skxppy, how do I know if I found a great image? Well, it will have these three elements in it. It matches the mood of the beat, it's eye-catching, and it's unique to you. Alright, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty, the part that everybody came here for, actually making the visualizer. Finally! And now's the time when we could open up FL Studio. So once you have your FL Studio open, go straight to the mixer and open up Z Game Editor Visualizer. So we're gonna go here to the mixer, open up in the first track. We're gonna go to the last option in visual, and it's gonna be called Z Game Editor Visualizer. Yo, get in there. Yo, just teach them. Fine, I'll do it. Z Game Editor Visualizer is exactly what it says. It's a visualizer, but it's one that allows you to input video and images. Also, it allows you to input text that you can later on edit as well as the video. Alright, back to you. I bet. Now that nigga done, let's get back to actually doing the work. So when that's all loaded up, this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see the editing panel and the viewing panel. The editing panel is this one right here, and the viewing panel is the black one that's empty because you haven't done anything yet. So there's 4 tabs: main, add content, settings, and debug log. This, we are going to use the second tab, which is add content. So let's click that. So after you click add content, the next tab that you're going to click is images. After you click images, it's going to say add pictures or add video. If you have any GIFs or any you know, actual videos, you're gonna click add videos. If you have a still image, you guessed it, add pictures. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna drag in an image that I made earlier. All right, now that we have added the content, as you can see here, we are now going to put the content on the display screen, which is this black box right here. So what we're gonna do is click image effects, and we're gonna click image, which gives us this little weird pattern over here. Don't know what that is. There are 3 options right here: audio, image, and mesh. You're gonna click image and go to the image that you want to be in the background, because this one is gonna go first, so everything else is gonna be on top of it. The next thing we're gonna do is add the video that we want. So we're gonna go back to images, image effects, click image, and we are gonna go down here and we're gonna click the next one, which is this. Now, I don't like the size of this because it's taken up from the picture and I can barely see it. So what I'm gonna do is make it smaller so that I have room to put other stuff around, but the image is still there and you still get this beautiful background. Next, what we're gonna do is our title. Be important. This is how we do the title. So now we're gonna go to add content. We're gonna go to text instead of images, and you're gonna type in the title of your beat. So this beat is low-key for a real chill, suave, you know, little dreamy love song or whatever. So I think I'm just gonna name this XOXO, and then boom, that's my title. Now you see how I typed in the text but nothing appeared on the display screen? That's because, again, we have to go to the main menu. We have to go to text, or you can go to HUD. I like to use HUD because there's more options for the font. So I go to HUD text, and now we have the text on here. Hold on, let me move it so you can actually see it. Now we have text XOXO. Now for me personally, I like to put my text on top because it's a headline, you feel me? To the middle, and then we're gonna move it up above the image. And now all we do is come down here, we go to font, and then we choose our font. And actually, why does it look like PlayStation? Let's see. I'm gonna pick the second one. This one, yeah. This look real cool to me. It kind of matches, you feel me? Nice little font. And now I'm just gonna increase the size just so it's bigger than the image to give it that, you know, little Now, what I also like to do is I like to duplicate it and add another one behind it, because look what's about to happen. So how you duplicate things in here is you go here and you go to clone layer. So you click this little arrow at the top right of the column, and you click clone layer. Now after you click clone layer, boom, it looks exactly the same, but there's something that you could mess with the first layer, and it's called blur. The next thing is different but similar. It's your logo. Now with your logo, it's just the image that you're importing, but the placement is key. So I pulled up another image tab here, and all I'm gonna do is go back to add content, go back to pictures, and I'm gonna upload my logo so I can put it inside my visualizer. So I just added my logo. Now I'm gonna go back to the main menu, go to the column where I want my logo at, and boom, it's uploaded. Now you might ask, okay, cool, I have my logo there, but I don't want it there. So what I would suggest is that you play with the size, see what fits you. You feel me? For me, this is calm. For me, this is a good size. So yeah, you could put your logo anywhere. You could put it here, make it a little bigger, or you could put it down here in the corner and have it real subtle, you know? The next thing is editing. So I know somebody's gonna ask me, okay, I have the images, but what if I want to add some pizzazz? What if I want to add some effects and things that's, you know, more exciting? Well, this is how you do so. So we are gonna start a new tab by clicking the plus icon, and then after that, we're gonna go to post processes. Post processes have most of the effects that I like, including audio shake, point cloud, and a bunch of other things. But for this one right now, I'm gonna do handheld. So with handheld, it makes your video look like it's being recorded on a handheld camera. Now you see how this is swaying right now? It's cool, but for me it's swaying a little too much and everything is moving at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this click and drag to move layer icon, and I'm just gonna pick it up and move it behind my text so that everything else is gonna be in front of it, and the only thing that's moving are the images, and that's literally the only thing that I want to move. We got this cool background swaying and the things that you need to focus on in front. Now a little shortcut so you don't have to edit everything and then move it is you can click what you want the thing to go behind or what you want it to actually affect, and you can click insert layer. Now that I've inserted this layer before, the thing that I don't want it to do, it's only gonna affect what comes, before it and not after it. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go back to the post processes, and I'm going to click, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm not about to try. Word. I think it's Vigenti.
What?
And I'm gonna choose Vigenti. Now my image has a shadow on the corners that makes it more dramatic. And what I'm just gonna do is tone down. So now what I'm gonna add is this background little effect that just adds a little subtle pizzazz to it, and it adds a little dreaminess to it. So it's called It's Full of Stars. I'm gonna turn it on now, and this is what it does. It makes it look like your thing is full of stars, and you can adjust it, the size of the stars. You can make them smaller. You could adjust the position of the center, but I would keep it centered just because you want the image blocking where the stars are coming from, so they're just not coming out of anywhere. And then the movement, you can either make them spiral in like a circle, or you can make them spiral just like that and just have them floating. You feel me? It's up to you. You can also change the color by messing with the saturation, and yeah, they can be like red, which actually looks pretty cool. So now that we have this lovely image that we're ready to post onto YouTube, what we're gonna do is, me personally, I don't export it straight onto YouTube just because I do mine ahead of time. So what you want to look for is the export video button, which is at the top right of the control panel. And what you're gonna see next is this. This screen allows you to upload your videos onto different platforms directly. Me, I don't do that, so I just choose a documented file inside of my computer and I send it there, and then boom bada boom, I got me a video for whenever I need to post it. And after you're done exporting your video, you finished. You got it on your computer, you're ready to use it, and hey, you got a fire ass visualizer. And you could do this anyway, customize it, shit, be unique, make it you. Also, let me know if this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a like. If it didn't, leave a dislike so I know what to work on, and please tell me in the comments. And hey, let's make these visualizers and get these niggas their beats from YouTube. Alright, y'all. Peace. Bye.